Well, the Dodgers have a 2-0 series lead in the World Series, which is not something that I thought I would be saying. We're going to get into that and what happened in the game, but I'll tell you why I'm not that concerned about it. I am Beau Benson. They are Ryan Bershinger and Monty Bolaños. They are not joining me. It's just going to be me today. This is the Dodger Zone on the SIG Podcast Network, and let's get into it.
Turn up your volume. Because you're about to listen to the SIG Podcast. The Dodger Zone.
Strike three. Dodgers have won it all in 2020.
Fernando Valenzuela has pitched a no-hitter at 10:17 in the evening of June the 29th, 1990. If you have a sombrero, throw it to the sky.
The sickest LA Dodgers podcast. It's gonna be sick.
Yes, that is right. 2-0 World Series lead following tonight's game. Not something that I expected. Usually a split is kind of what you get here, but the Dodgers protected home field. They're at least going to be back here for one more game if they need to be, which is huge in my opinion. But it's kind of surprising to me that they're 2-0. It's awesome. There's so much to talk about from this game itself. I think the biggest point is the Yankees passing on Yoshinibu Yamamoto because they didn't want to pay anybody more than Garrett Cole. Looks worse and worse as each day passes. I don't think it's a coincidence that Yoshinobu has had his two best starts as a Dodger against the Yankees. He was great tonight outside of one mistake pitch to Juan Soto, which who isn't? a lot of people have been a lot of people have gotten got by Juan Soto. But outside of that, he was magnificent. The exact kind of pitcher you paid $300 million for. He's a huge reason the Dodgers are up 2-0 in this World Series. Aaron Judge has kind of been held in check. Soto is Juan Soto. He's one of the 5 greatest players on earth. He's going to get his. Stanton, also another one of those guys that's going to get his. And Judge could wake up at any time. But if you're a Dodgers fan, you got to feel really, really good having a 2-0 lead going into the Bronx. It was huge last night to win the Garrett Cole start. And it's a big drop off from there for New York. So the Dodgers definitely did what they had to do, handled business, and they're in great shape going forward. The dark cloud hanging over this game, of course, is Shohei Ohtani jamming his shoulder, trying to steal, I believe in the 7th or 8th inning. I think it was the 7th, trying to steal second base. Immediately went down in pain. You could hear a pin drop at the stadium. But post-game, Dave Roberts said that it was a subluxation of the shoulder, which I don't know. I'm not a doctor. They don't sound overly concerned, but I think it's okay to be concerned until we know more. But my thing is that it's the World Series. You're up 2-0. You need 2 more wins. You're a DH. Just take whatever pain medicine they've been giving Freddie Freeman and get out there. At the very least, stand in the box. If you just want to take pitches, like just your presence, I think is enough. So we'll see. It's tough to have a grand opinion on what happened until we know more. I don't have an issue with him trying to steal. The game obviously came down to the final out as the Yankees loaded the bases in the 9th with a chance to blow it open and steal one. So yeah, I have no issue with Ohtani trying to add to the run total. You always need to do that. I think night in and night out, that needs to be your goal, and definitely in the playoffs and the World Series. So anyone that is, upset that Ohtani tried to put himself in position to score, just I don't know what you're thinking. I don't think you understand the game, and I don't think you should be critiquing Ohtani for doing that. Other big takeaway, I think Blake Treinen probably should be down for Monday's game in the Bronx. He looked not great, which is, a lot of use for the bullpen. That's been my biggest concern going into the series, is that the bullpen has been taxed, and you're starting to kind of see it, take shape here. But you're up 2-0. Just get 2 more wins. You'll have the entire offseason to rest. You'll, be world champions, and it'll be much easier to rehab. But, just get those 2 wins, and then you're golden. Yeah, I really don't know what else to say, to be honest. I don't want to say that I'm shocked, because this is a different Dodger team. But if you told me 2 weeks ago, when they were down 2-1 to the Padres, that they would have a 2-0 series lead in the World Series against the Yankees, I would have called you insane. So yeah, I mean, no reason to feel anything but joy at what's happening here. And the job's not finished. They gotta win these 2 more games. Hopefully they do it in New York, and we can celebrate. But the one thing that I think is different about this Dodgers team is their mindset, and I don't think they're going to be overly confident going into New York. So we'll see. I feel good with Walker Buehler on the mound. It's a huge boost, I think, to have a starter, and you're hoping that he can kind of tap into that magic, and it should be a good one, man. I think it's probably Luis Gil going for the Yankees, which is going to be a tough matchup. But this team has shown a ton of fight. So I'm very excited to continue to watch this team, and hopefully watch them get 2 more wins and hoist that trophy at the end of the year. It's shaping up to be a special run, and I can only hope that they finish it off. But, as Ryan likes to say, we are going to be here with you every step of the way, regardless of what happens over these next few games. But I'm actually feeling pretty decent about it, and I hope everyone else is out there too. So yeah, 2-0 series lead, game 3 on Monday in New York, same start time, 5 p.m. on the West Coast, which is the only one coast that matters. Man, hopefully the Dodgers can get that win. Be insane. Oh man, I'm getting excited thinking about it. Yeah, this has been a quick Dodger Zone, but there's not a ton to talk about. It's awesome to be in this position, but hopefully they can finish it off. Freddie Freeman, there you go. That's what I was missing. Freddie Freeman homered again. Teo homered today. Huge from both of them. It's great to see Freddie back, and especially if Ohtani does have to miss time, having Freddie back would be huge. And I mean, he looks like he's driving the ball, great at bats. Obviously, last night is kind of a moment that we've all been waiting 40 years for. So if Freddie wants to keep doing that for at least 2 more games, he's more than welcome to do that. I promise you. But yeah, what an exciting time to be a Dodger fan. Holy shit. All right. 2 more wins. Like Kobe says, job's not finished. Dodgers 2 wins. The Dodgers are 2 wins from a World Series championship. That's insane. I am Beau Benson. They're Ryan Bershinger. They're Monty Bolaños. They'll be with us next time. Until then, this has been the Sick Podcast, the Dodger Zone. We'll catch you next time.
And that's a wrap. Hope you don't miss us too much until next time. Follow the Sick Podcast, the Dodger Zone, on YouTube, Google Play, and Apple Podcasts.